Alright, this is pretty ad-lib, but I wanted to make a video just about like what I found in India and like what I found special about the trip, my takeaways. I was gonna write an email, but I thought it'd be cool just to have some spoken word. I'm a bit out of breath, I just did some training and hit record. What I found in India, the most profound thing was actually returning home and sitting in the international airport train station and realizing the difference in how society and culture manifests here compared to over there. We spent a month mostly in Rajasthan, which is just to the west of Delhi. It's like a desert area, very culturally and spiritually significant. There's a lot of history there. And what I found there was that society and culture there it's chaos. It's like going into a rip. When you leave your hostel every morning, you just get taken and swept away. So it's chaos, but it's in full expression, right? It's chaos in expression. There's freedom. It's wild. It's ugly. It's polluted. It's gorgeous. It's photogenic. Everyone is beautiful. And so it's like this, everything happening at once. And what I found is that is because, or what I think is because, it's a straight reflection of the people and the humanity there. What's within each of us is all of that stuff. And that has come out into the culture and society there because there's less governing. Change the side of the coin, you come over here and you see that society and culture is so far removed or distant to who we are as people. It's very controlled and deliberate and obvious and structured and regimented. There's lots of rules. There's do this, do that. There's no chaos. There's no spontaneity and uncertainty. You don't know if you're driving along on the train and the cow's just going to be in the middle of the fucking train tracks, right? Here it's all just very safe, controlled and deliberate. And over there, it's this wild expression. It's alive. It's this beautiful creation and manifestation of the people and the hearts and their personalities. So it was really I don't know how to say, it gave me a lot of permission to just be me in the authenticity. You know, over there are a billion people being themselves. They're not trying to be each other. They don't care how they're showing up. They're not unapologetic. They're inconsiderate of each other on the surface. That's an interesting thing because there's so many of them. They wouldn't get anywhere if they were considerate of each other all the time. However, under the surface, as soon as they'll stare at you, they'll read what's happening on your phone. You're sitting there writing a message and they'll just lean over, won't say a word and just read whatever you're writing. They'll come up and ask for selfies, whatever else. But before they come up, they're just staring at you. And they're just death staring. And it's fascinating because I would stare back and then I would smile. And then they would smile. And then there'd be a big smile and then boom, you're on and they're over and they're talking to you. So they kind of walk around it seemingly disconnected, which has taught me a lot about the Indians I've encountered here. There's no room to be considerate of everyone. They wouldn't get anywhere if they were. But when you go under the surface, it's like they all treat each other as if they're siblings. You're riding along on a tuk-tuk and they need change or they need directions because they haven't understood where you're going. They just said yes. They'll pull over and they'll start talking to some guy on the side of the street and you would swear that they are best friends, that they know each other. It's so amicable. There's no formalities and niceties. It's just like, hey bro, where's this place? Yeah, cool. All right, good. Cheers. And it's like, it is sort of held in this love and respect for each other. You can see it and feel it. It's all like they're all on the journey together. That's sort of a pretty airy way to put it, but that's what it is. They're kind of we're all in this together, you know, we'll help each other out, you know, as well as looking out for themselves. And they're hungry. They, they really strive for greatness and they're such an intelligent bunch. Really switched on. They love communicating. They love chatting. They would just talk our ears off. So anyway, I think that's sort of enough of a point there, but I really found this beautiful, authentic expression of humanity over there. And it just gave me such a a blissful experience within to just see that happening. It's so, it was so inviting, and it made me feel like there is hope, you know? It invited me to become more authentic in myself, to not worry about all the, it sort of highlighted that the structures are outside of me. And so now I can see the forest for the trees and sort of go, okay, there's all these structures around us, but I can still move freely within it, not be bound to it by having the awareness of it, you know? So, yeah, such a beautiful place. I could not recommend going there enough. You know, amazing experience, yeah. And you got to do it authentically. You got to do it real. Get away from those tour buses and things. Get on the trains. Get on the sleeper buses. All of that stuff. It was just a magnificent experience. So anyway, that's a 6-minute video. I'm gonna leave you there, over and out. Catch you next time for the next episode of Cade Talking on the Side of the Road.